the plan of the deep state, how they have been planning to stop Ruto 2022. You remember there was a report from Witumbe of Namada Hotel, and many people did not take it seriously. I want to start strategizing. They were strategizing the way the deputy president, they will stop him. It's a long journey for deep state. And what they started, it is Namada. And when they saw that they cannot be able, the plan they had planned, they left there. And when it was disclosed, they ran away from that. But I would like to start with the plan A, how they started. You know very well that in Raila Odinga's house, the sister of Uhuru went there with a group of the family, and they discussed how to stop Uhuru 2022. And they saw it, the best thing is how they can be able to accommodate Raila Odinga. And it's very clear, and people know that it is on the domain of the people, though they know what happened. Then after that, they left and went and met the mother of Uhuru, Mama Ngina, Uhuru Kenyatta. And when they went there, they strategized. And this is the process of deep state, how they went. They got the mother of Uhuru and they went now to Raila Odinga's house. And when they went there, they agreed on the strategy. Because they were looking at Raila Odinga because they know very well that Raila Odinga, he has a lot of propaganda. And they saw if he's not in that group, they will not be able to succeed. Because Raila Odinga, he has master's degree of propaganda and confusion. Na hakuna mtu anashikanaga naye na asipake yeye mavi. Awachi akinuka, lakini yeye anajua kuoga. So when they got Raila Odinga, they talked, they agreed, and they made the plan. They went and saw Mama Ngina, they agreed. Now Mama Ngina and the daughters to go to see Raila Odinga in Karen, in the residence. And when they went there, they discussed, then when they brought Raila in boat. So when the first plan was, they must go in handshake. And the handshake was to bring Raila in boat. It was not handshake for the peace. It was handshake to destroy Deputy President 2022. And when they went there, they discussed. And Raila came with this strategy. The most important thing, it is to kupaka Ruto matope ya wizi. Because he is very good. Wakasema wauze hiyo kabisa ya wizi. Which we have never seen it in the court or anywhere. Let alone, they saw this is now plan B is not working properly for them. Nancy Gitao and the PS, internal security, they made another plan, and Matiang. Nancy Gitao, if many people don't know him, he is a strategist and he is a advisor for the president. They made several hot meetings with who? With the lawyer who is in Hague now. And they agreed that strategy plan they would have, because the two plans they had, it failed. How can they get this lawyer? Now waamushe hii kesi ya ICC. Why I'm saying that, the lawyer, I know him. He is my friend. He has bought land in Bahati. 50 acres, I know. And we used to talk with him when he was supporting Uhuru and Ruto. And he was a big supporter when he was doing that. And lastly, about a month, he called me. And I was shocked, telling me, I've changed my position, and now this guy called Ruto, we are going to stop him to be elected 2022. With which plan? I'm going to Hague and I'm going to fix him. That now is another plan which they have now. After failing all these other plans, the plan they have now, it is to use that lawyer in Hague to look the way they can get Ruto can be infected, he can be convicted with this. So they can be able to see how their plan C, whether it can work. And he talked with me and he told me all those things. And I was shocked. A good friend who was friend for Ruto, who was friend for the president, and he worked for them. And he was given to be very senior in the procurement, and he was appointed in that seat. I think when things got bad, that seat was withdrawn. And after that, now he's in Hague, trying to see how they can fix the deputy president. Those are three: plan A, plan B, plan C. They're dipsets. And let me tell Kenyans, there's nothing new I've said. This is in Dominion. You know how it was going. I've just got the structure and the latest plan C of Hague, the way they are planning. And I'm asking myself, if Uhuru and Ruto went there and they were released, you can agree with me that the strategy they are doing for this lawyer, I have talked with him as my friend, I know him. It is now the plan C of seeing how they can stop the deputy president 2022. And I want to confirm to you, the mistake also they did, it is involving Atwoli in this issue. And Atwoli doesn't know how to stop talking because he's not a politician. He's just a broker and a psychopath. He disclosed that he wants to assure Kenyans and take it to the bank, the deputy president will not in the ballot 2022. That was not a Tory, that was a deep state. The plan in the head and the plan they have even now. So I'll ask Kenyans, if you want this Kenya to be peaceful, I ask my president, you are going to retire. Please, don't be cheated by these brokers. We supported you 2013. We supported you 2017, 2 times. And I also remind you, the Kalenjin voted for you 2022. 4 times they have stood with you. We know the deputy president, the Lord we prayed, with supporting you. Please, our president, don't put us in an awkward situation when you know very well the strategy A and B is not working. Now you have gone to C. And nobody ought to carry this cross. It is you. And when this thing you go in Hague and the way they are planning, the case was the 2 people. Then if you not be back, 2 of you, and who was leading, it is you as a president. You must answer what you are trying to fix in the DP. And you are leading on this. And President, me, I'm your friend, and I'll tell you the truth. That is not the way. That road you are passing is very dangerous for Kenyans. Ruto has a lot of sympathy vote because of the way you dipped it. You are doing and you are treating him. And one of the conditions I want to remind you, which you agreed on handshake, those was just words. But one of it is to destroy Jubilee, which has worked. And one of the conditions was you must fix the people of the deputy president on the seat. Do the research and see the people he has fixed in the government who is working. And he has chastened all other people. Kalenjin, Kikuyus who are not working with them, he has disposed them, all of them. And it has worked with the raila's condition. Even in the parliament, they have taken over, which have never been seen in the history of the world. That you win with the Jubilee, with the deputy president, and us. You get in the box of Raila Odinga to remove all that and to get back to Raila Odinga in opposition and destroy the MPs, young politicians. They have been destroyed because of the fear. They don't know where to go. They don't know what to do because of that confusion. It has never happened that the party you want with the deputy president, you chase the deputy president in the office. You chase all of us in the parliament and take our seats and give opposition. And now you are driving on the box of Raila Odinga so that he can success you. Not in the party which you want. In a different party of opposition. In the world, it has never happened. You could have gone back even to the Jubilee and say, if you don't want Ruto, the same party brought you in power. And tell them, I don't want the deputy president. Can we look for another candidate? That would be seen, you being loyal to 8 million people who voted for you. You don't call PG. You took the party. You took the parliament. With the opposition, it's in your hands. Messing this country. All the things they are doing is messing the country. You have messed the country. And you know now, we are going for election. You are still pushing BBI. My president, I want to remind you, it all started in Mombasa when you called us Washenzi. That is where the problem started. And the handshake, it is not what you are telling us. Because when Raila came out, the first thing was, we must finish Ruto. Anywhere he is going, the first word is to fight Ruto. Was that a strategy of handshake? Was that a strategy of Jubilee? Was that a strategy which you told us here in the Rift Valley? Which you told us here in Geshea? All those things, they are going completely opposite of your words. And I want to appeal to you as our president. We love you, and that's why we voted for you all those several times. And the people who put you in the problem, it is these people you are carrying now. They have taken over. The budget we have done now, I won't talk Kenyans. And that's now why they are going kutafuta pesa kwa mafuta. All those people in the seat, check them. They have put themselves budget from the Minister of Finance. All of them, the seat they have taken for finance in the assembly. They have put them enough money for themselves, looting openly. You knowing this money is not going to the Kenyans, but it's a budget for ODM and few people. And you know that. Provided they will cover you, all the other things you have let them take in the money. If you look those people with the chairs, they are stealing money in the budget in the way of the project on their own areas. And that's why we are saying there must be something wrong. Finally, Your Excellency, you know very well, Ongieki community, minority,